Hey, scrappy people, it's Tracy Reed here today, coming at you with a story about Finn in my December daily. This is a story that I want to hide this journaling from him specifically. So I'm going to create a page in a page protector that has a page flip. So the journaling will still be there, but you can't access it unless you take the page out of the journal. And maybe at some point in the future, when he is no longer of the age where he believes in Santa, I will take it out and put it into like a 4x6 page protector so that you can more easily access the story. But for now, I'm going to keep it in a page protector so that he doesn't know it's there. Anyway, this story is about Finn's unfailing belief in Santa Claus and his request of Santa Claus to rid the world of the pandemic. So he came to me early in the season and he said, I know what I'll ask Santa for. I'll ask him to get rid of COVID-19. How come nobody else has ever thought of that? And I just was like, oh my God, what am I going to do with this? And so no matter how much I tried to tell him that that's not what Santa does, sweetheart, he didn't believe me, or he didn't want to believe me at least. So I posted about it on Facebook for commiseration, and one of my dear friends, Cassel, she's French, so I know that I'm saying that wrong, or she speaks French at least. She has a website called lettersfromthenorthpole.com that is about encouraging kids to read, and she wanted to know, and I didn't know that, but she wanted to know if Finn would maybe want a letter from Santa addressing the pandemic. Maybe that would help. And so she sent this amazing letter, and you can see it right there on the side, that is 3 pages long, and it's about all of the workings of the North Pole. But like unobtrusively in the letter, she mentions how someone had asked for Santa to get rid of COVID-19, and he explains why he couldn't do that because that's not his area of expertise and stuff like that. And it was just so perfect and so beautiful and such a wonderful thing for her to do. So I'm going to leave the website address in the description box below. Sorry, you guys, this is the first voiceover of the day, so I'm going to be all stuttery. In the description box below. And I encourage you to check her out and see if that is a project that you're wanting to support, because it was such a sweet thing for her to do. Anyway, let's get back to the layout. So I have created my flip, and so now I need to decorate both the inside and the outside of the card that I chose. And so because I printed out my journaling underneath, I don't have to write any journaling under there, but I do need to have a little bit of fake, I guess, journaling on the top for it to make sense. So I have this card from Kristen Cronenbarrow, and I have these envelopes that I just made on a whim one night for with my Stay Home for the Holidays collection. And so I'm just going to use one because obviously he got a letter in the mail, so I'm going to use one with this card coming out the top, but it's definitely too large for the 4x6 flap, so I'm going to trim off the bottom, so it's just going to come up over the top, and you'll know that it is a envelope, but you know, it doesn't have to have the whole thing. So I'm going to cut off the bottom, and then I'll just re-glue it shut. Even though everything's all glued down and it's going to be in a page protector, I'm still going to put some glue in there just for posterity. That is where I'm going to put my, on the left hand side there is where I'm going to put my journaling, but I'm going to create some fun clusters. I have some old crepe paper, I believe, embellishments that I'm going to incorporate into this spread. And then I have that I Believe in Santa Claus is also from Kristen. And then, of course, I had to include the stamp, duh. Just like with my Canadian socks spread, I'm going to decorate the flap of the envelope so that it stays shut and there's a place for you to easily open it. The inside the envelope, obviously, is going to be the letter from Santa. Then I'm just going to create some fun layering bits and pieces for this spread, make it look nice and clustery. I haven't been doing a ton of this sort of scrapbooking this year, so I'm enjoying myself and adding all of the good stuff. I don't need two things that say ho ho ho, so I got rid of that glittery ho ho ho, although I did like it. But now I'm kind of looking through my stash and deciding what I want to add. Obviously I need something for the back of this page. So I'm kind of auditioning some cards and some papers and some stuff because I'm not quite sure what I'm going to add yet. I have this 4x6 patterned card from the Stay Home collection that I thought matched well. And so I'm going to use that as the background for the embellishment cluster I'm going to put on there. But of course I put it on crooked, so now I'm fixing it. Always with the fixing things after they're taped down. It's just how I roll. Okay, so now I've got the basic assembly of this going. I need to embellish the inside, so I'm going to put this Dear Santa letter thing just as a placeholder, not somewhere I'm going to write. And I'm just going to cut off that extra stuff at an angle so that it looks slanted. There we go. I really like that. May you never be too grown up to look at the skies on Christmas Eve. That's from Kristen Cronenberg's collection, but it doesn't need to be a 3x4, so I'm trimming it down. There we go. So my camera cut out because I don't know why. It wasn't full or anything. It just decided to turn off. So I've missed some of the embellishing that I did here. Not too much, but just a little bit of the embellishing. But I was just adding stickers. These are Pink Fresh Studio stickers and crepe paper stickers. And I'm just kind of pulling from my old stash. I got rid of a lot of my December daily stuff recently. Just kept the stuff that I knew that I really liked and would use again. So I'm pulling from that stash. I really wanted to use this as well, but I couldn't make it work. But I need something here. That would have been perfect except for the tag hanging out. So I put that back and instead grab a different one. And then that one ends up on the front. But I need something over there in that. There we go. Alright, there we go. Now I've got some cute clusters. I enjoy the way that that looks. I need to add in my journaling, which I will do off camera in a minute. I needed one more puffy sticker up here just to make it all make sense in my own head. But it's looking good. I'm going to put it in the album to see how it all looks together before I add in my journaling. You can see, because I'm putting it in a 6x8 page protector, you can't access the journaling underneath. Now I've added in my front journaling, and I feel like there still needs to be something here on this Dear Santa card because it's so blank. So I decided to add in these these letter stickers, and I'm going to add in a title and call it good. So if you enjoyed this video, I'd love it if you give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, go ahead and subscribe. I would love to have you. If you don't already, you can follow me over on Instagram. I'm at Traci M. Reed. I would love to see you over there as well. And I will see you again tomorrow for the next day of December Daily. All right, thank you.